I graduated in 1948.
Class of 1950.
Class of 1987.
I graduated in 1980.
Class of 1956.
I graduated in the class of 2013.
Class of 1976.
1948.
Class of 1958.
1986.
Class of 1993.
Class of 2010.
So today we're celebrating 100 years in the Poughkeepsie campus, and shortly we'll hear from a panel discussion from current alums and faculty spanning 72 of these years. As we move through each September start of the year, we strive to build and strengthen community over and over again.
We were here during the war, so we had a Japanese teacher, which made us, they taught us that all people are equal. We had a German exchange student and the Japanese teacher, so it was just these are the people that we were at war with, and so it was nice to get to know that people are people and there's no difference. It's just we're all the same.
We really were, if you will, plunged into what was going on in the world. Eleanor Roosevelt speaking in 1946, we were spoken to by world leaders who were on the side of freedom and equality.
The thing about Oakwood was that it really was a community.
Oakwood really became my home. I felt very comfortable here.
Social skills and study habits and appreciation of the world in general really happened here at Oakwood.
This place shaped me. I came here when I was 14 as a 9th grader, and those are some 4 very formative years. It opened my world, literally, to people from other countries who were my friends.
Oakwood, to me, has been a sort of foundation for the values that I carry through my life.
It taught me how to think. It gave me a conscience. It made me experiment and do things that I never thought that I would necessarily be interested in.
The people that touched me here, I'm still in touch with. I am the godfather of someone I graduated with, 2 people that I graduated with, and that's huge.
I feel like Oakwood has made me into a much more compassionate and much more forward-thinking person than I was when I entered, and has really shaped me into being a better public speaker, a better friend, and a better person to just be around in general.
It taught me a sense of inner strength. It taught me a sense of togetherness and pacifism. And it taught me that I was part of a greater community and a greater good.
I remember the 20th reunion because all of my class that showed up, every one of us were divorced. But we met here at Oakwood, and the sort of mutual hugs we got at that time, well, we all needed hugs.
I'm the widow of Robert Reagan, who was the son of Will Reagan. The Reagan family has spent a lot of time on campus and within the campus. While their name is hanging up and there's nobody here now, it's still a part of their history.
Our faculty unquestionably are the center and strength of our program, and have been for decades and decades. They demonstrated again and again a willingness to not simply adapt to change, but to embrace it.
First and perhaps foremost, when I came to Oakwood, it was my first experience of Quakers and Quaker education. And I can remember being in meeting for worship with the student body and a student getting up and sharing a very wonderful message in that meeting and having this very strong feeling in my heart, like I've come home.
I think we all contributed in many, many different ways, and I think that the students were at the center, and probably right off the center were the parents. But the mission of educating the students and the mission of taking care of them and nurturing them and supporting them and providing limits was really the core of what we did.
I'm incredibly pleased to formally introduce the Spencer Family Theater, named in honor of Don, Vicki, Jocelyn, and Alyssa Spencer. Alyssa, class of 2013, is no stranger to the stage, having spent many a nights, many a day, many a weekends rehearsing and performing here. Don, our board chair for 6 years, provided vision, leadership, and support of the program, institution, and of me. And I can say that many of the steps forward today are due in large part to Don's leadership. I can also say with confidence that this renovated theater space will serve as a focal point for programming, learning, and community, certainly within our school, but more widely as we support outside programming, outside theater work, lectures, and workshops for members of the larger Hudson Valley.
I think my message for future alumni would be keep coming back, keep staying in touch.